We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Now 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. On 2nd down, Williams. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this one is right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. And now out come the Jets.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
Well, if you like drama, especially in the biggest of all games, we are back for the second overtime now in the Super Bowl.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
A nice start for them here to overtime, and maybe the plan here is don't do anything too crazy. Don't try for some big play, Charles. Just move the chains, put the pressure on the defense.
Well, these early first downs are certainly nice confidence builders as they begin overtime, because even though you've just played 4 quarters, the feeling's entirely different when you take the field in OT, because you just want to settle in, as you suggested, keep the ball moving, and rely on your opponent to make that first big mistake.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session.
A good opening drive so far here in overtime, looking to put the pressure on with a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
A handoff for Hall.
So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
I think we can safely call this one of the greatest games ever played as we now head to a 3rd overtime of this Super Bowl. Here's a give to Hall.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll run here with Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.